It is a drizzly spring day. It is time to go foraging for these wonderful wild leeks, and maybe we'll get some mushrooms too. Come and join us. Wild leeks, aka ramps, aka wild garlic, because they smell like garlic and onions. They're part of the alum family. They're found in deciduous forests and they come out early spring. They are ephemeral. They grow, flower, set seed in a matter of weeks. So in the spring, you want to get out there and get foraging because they'll be gone before you know it. We came out here to check for mushrooms as well as for wild ramps. So there's a lot of copycats out there for mushrooms and for plants as well. The lily of the valley, not an indigenous species for here in Ontario, is kind of the copycat of the ramp of sorts. It will typically have a red stem, purplish, for a little bit longer. And the big thing is that you will not see a bulb. As well, the beautiful aroma of the ramp, the lily of the valley does not have it. They look pretty much the same, but as you can see, there's no red. And I can guarantee if I tried to pull this out, I wouldn't get the aroma that I would normally get from the wild ramps. Now over here, very different leaves, but these are called trout lilies and they've got little red-brown spots on them. Now you're not going to mistake these for ramps. However, they do come out at the same time. A little bit better. Now we have some So another wonderful thing in our little forest here are fiddleheads. These are ostrich ferns. So we're almost there. I would say maybe in a week or so we will have some really nice fiddleheads that we can saute and maybe put on some pasta. So we find that in this coniferous forest area in our forest, where all the pines are, we find that the fiddleheads are abundant. They are, I got the covering here. And so that's why you can tell that it's the ostrich fern. Because you don't want to pick other. These guys are really entrenched in here, aren't they? Yeah, we have to remember that we have a ton of these ramps everywhere. So they're not in danger of losing their habitat. So we are pulling everything out of these lovelies because we know that we have an abundance of them. And wow, when you pull them out of the earth, again, if the smell doesn't tell you they're ramps, nothing else will. This is our pine forest in the back of our 25 acres. And so we found that when we first arrived that there were a lot of trees that were already dead and a concern for our safety actually. So we ended up falling some of the trees. And as you can see, actually, we've just put them down on the forest floor, which, one, it's great for habitats, for bird species, for insects, and so that's kind of what you're supposed to do. As well, it'll actually go into the soil eventually and decompose. And it's always important to manage your woodlot properly to ensure that you are clearing out dead trees or trees that aren't necessarily healthy. so that younger trees are able to sprout up and actually touch the sun.
I don't think that's what they meant by forest bathing.
This is what you want, red with bulbs. So unfortunately, no mushrooms, but we have a bag filled with wild leeks. So it's time to make some scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs with wild leeks, but we're also going to be doing some pesto this year. We're going to be pickling this year. We're also going to be making some scones. It'll be so much fun, but it's in such a short window. So this year, because we have the freeze dryer, we're going to try and freeze dry so we can enjoy wild leeks year round. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.
If you didn't hate that video, that means you must have liked it, so hit that like button. And if you want to follow along for some more action at the farm here at Wicked Welly, hit that subscribe and we'll make sure you don't miss a thing.